I'm Ray Decorazón, and I'm doing pride makeup because it's pride. I'm a natural in front of the camera. You're welcome. Well, I'm trans, so I'm doing a trans pride look. A lot of drag kings are trans, and they use drag to explore gender. And not only trans kings, everyone uses drag to explore gender, even if you're cis and you're doing things that you were taught weren't normal or okay, and they are okay. So I think everyone learns a bit about gender from doing drag, because you see it's fun to express yourselves in new ways.
Tell me what you're using on your face.
This shit.
No. Oh my god. You don't know how to do this.
The first pride that I went to, I don't think I knew what I identified as at that point. And I don't really remember much about that. I know we saw, I'm bad with names. Magneto. Who's he?
What?
You know Magneto?
Like the X-Men?
Yes.
Yeah, what about?
The gay one.
Oh, Ian McKellen?
Yeah, we saw
okay.
Sir Ian McKellen. That's what I remember from that pride. I started using they, them pronouns in college. They, them pronouns just feel like the most accurate for how I feel. This year I started transitioning with like a new name, and now I'm starting hormones, seeing how that works out.
How long have you been on hormones?
Hi, I'm Ray Decorazón. It's a month on tea. This is my voice update.
This is my voice.
This is my voice. For me, like, being trans isn't entirely feeling uncomfortable with my body. Like, I do feel uncomfortable sometimes, and I used to feel more uncomfortable with certain things. So I think part of the non-binary thing is, like, my experience, and not necessarily, like, how I was born feeling like I fit in a different role than people tried to put me in. It's nice to hear other people's voices about being trans and their experience, but it's hard to stop myself from comparing to their experience and doubting my own experience. I guess I had to relearn what trans was in order to know what was best for my transition. Because there's a lot of different experiences out there, and I had to be like, okay, how do I feel about my name specifically? Like, it's never been...
See?
Like, it's never been comfy. Because I didn't hate my body. Like, I thought my body was quite fine.
I agree.
I mean, I didn't hate my body. It just didn't feel right. Stay hydrated, kids.
Leave that in. I think you need to leave in you being not being yourself.
Ram Shackle is trying to expose that I have a personality, and I don't appreciate it. I wasn't thinking about gender when I started. I was trying to get to know people, and it did happen to be a few months after I cut all my hair off. When I was debating it, I was like taking pictures with my hair all tucked in a beanie like everyone does. And I was like, ooh, I look like a dude. I like this. And when I did drag, I was like, this feels good. I still wasn't really thinking much about transitioning. It was more of a way to be more confident. I did notice when I took off the makeup, I was like, I really enjoyed looking like Ray. I mean, I don't want to look like Ray all the time, though.
The thing people talk about with you a lot is the fact that you're hot and things like that. Like,
I mean, I don't care that people sexualize me in drag. Like, it's fun, and it's a character, and it's separate from me. But if I am missing anything from that, it's like, because of drag, people come up to me and feel comfortable, like, starting a conversation or complimenting me or fangirling over me, and like that's really cool, but I'm like I wish it was that easy to start an interaction out of drag. Well, drag is always in pride spaces. It's kind of a symbol. When people are watching drag, they're not just watching entertainment, they're watching someone own their character, which is something that was and is hard for LGBT people to feel confident in being themselves. So I think that's where drag fits into pride. If this person can be themselves on stage, maybe I can be more of myself also. So the second time I went to Pride, I walked in Pride with my college, and that was even more fun. I really enjoyed being in it because you get to see all the dogs dressed up in Pride stuff. I feel like I saw cooler things walking in the Pride than when I was just watching. I think the only Pride so far that I performed in was last year, New Haven Pride. And it was cool to walk around and like see people and take pictures with people and wear my platforms and tower over everyone. I think Pride should be about celebrating how far we've come and also continuing to fight for the things that we need. I guess as a performer, I want to always help others feel more pride in themselves. Being visible as a drag king, especially in Connecticut where there are less of us, and having people come up to me and say that they didn't know they could do this and that they want to try doing drag. That's a really good feeling. Okay, this is the final look. Thank you for watching. We made it through.
Goodbye, David.
Bye.
That would have been perfect if you had said something else.
Bye. I'm not bye, I'm pan.
Oh my god.
Pan out.